something that isn't spoken about as often within the Google inbox space, and this is really important, is Google legacy and EDU panels. So a lot of these vendors, they have legacy panels, which is panels that were created back in 2013. You get 300 licenses for free for life. EDU, you pretend to be a nonprofit organization and Google will gift you free panels. And simple things like this, the understanding that you can buy inboxes one time for free is really, really important. So we ourselves in-house right now have a couple legacy panels and we service a couple clients on them. We have a couple thousand inboxes and I genuinely think I have saved tens of thousands of dollars on inbox cost. And the second thing is I've been able to make money off the panels because people buy the inboxes off us. And if you're looking to learn more about how all of that is structured, I have another video on my channel talking about the great Google shutdown that happened a few months back. And I walked through the Google Legacy EDU and how they're structured right now. But I just want to plant the seed in your mind that the industry is not playing fair because these larger agencies or these other people that have inside knowledge on how these tenants and these panels are sourced, they have such a big competitive advantage against everybody else within this space and they just win. And that's it. That's just the whole thing. If you understand this, you can get inboxes for free. I could say 10 grand. Like I bought them in at the beginning of 2025 and I genuinely think I've saved tens of thousands of dollars and I have thousands of Google inboxes for free. So more infrastructure advice that we work on internally is the warm-up ratio. And the usual advice that I will always give is a 2-to-1 sending ratio. And that means you send 20 warm-up emails an inbox, depending on whatever infrastructure you're on. That changes, like the 20 is malleable. And then the 1 is the outbound. So if I send 20 warm-up, I will send 10 outbound. And we usually advise around a 2-week warm-up period to make sure the inboxes are fully warmed up and you have no issues when sending. And one of the other pieces of advice with this is you never turn off warm-up ever. It is there for a reason. If you could do cold email outbound without warm-up, then all of these big platforms wouldn't have a warm-up pool. They would save thousands, probably hundreds of thousands on their network by just removing and like taking out the warm-up pool entirely and not complicating stuff. But no, it is necessary. You have to keep it on all the time. But the caveat to this is if you have a really, really incredible offer, you can bend the rules. So I've been doing this so long now that, again, when I look at an offer, I can say, hey, this is going to absolutely crush in the marketplace. I can generate 1,000 responses a week, positive responses a week, purely through this offer. And like with the client we have that generates 2,000 positive responses a week, they have such an insane offer that we just do a 1-to-1 ratio. So the outbound and the warm-up is 1-to-1.